Welcome to Bloodbath TV. Today we check out 68 Kill. They go to extreme lengths for a little bit of money.
Yeah, just a little bit. Un petit peu. Written and directed by Trent Haga, this is a movie that's just about a pushover guy named Chip. He's played by Matthew Gray Gubler, who most people know as Reed from Criminal Minds. And his girlfriend is Liza, played by AnnaLynne McCord. They both worked together previously in Excision, and in this one, she is just an over-the-top alpha female with a sex obsession, and she's also a hooker on the side. And she finds out one of her Johns has $68,000 in cold hard cash. And now she wants to go and get that money.
We're just sneaking in. Why do we need guns?
Well, in case.
In case what? What, they wake up and we have to shoot them?
Just a heads up, much like every other video on this channel, this is gonna be full of spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie and you wanna check it out beforehand and come back to this video. They say that it's life-changing money. I mean, they do live in a trailer park, but I don't think $68,000 is all that much money. I mean, I wish I had an extra $68,000, but I wouldn't go to the lengths that these people did to get it.
I'm not killing people.
I was planning on never shooting anybody, Liza. Like, ever.
Just get into the crypto game, not the murder game.
Not legal advice. The reason why we checked this out was our top donator over on Patreon, Deke, recommended. He said it's hilarious, it's fucked up, it's violent, good stuff.
I mean, he's not wrong in one aspect. It was a wild ride of a movie. You think like the most pure innocent boy ever who is in love with this girl, and she's just crazy.
She really reminds me of Sweet D in Always Sunny.
I'm tired of living like this! You shovel shit for a living. I suck dick!
And I kinda wanna see Charlie and Dee do this exact same movie. I think it would be fucking hilarious. Was this one hilarious? It was okay. I think the most funny aspect of the whole situation is how Chip's character will just basically do anything for any girl that even talks to him. Every woman in this is like super dominant.
A woman calling the shots, I like it. If you ask me, there should be a few more of us in the world.
And he's just like, well, okay, I'll do what you want. They get together and they go to the house. Liza ends up killing the people at the house. They get the 68K, but there's one girl, Violet, who caught Chip's eye and his maskless face. And they kidnap her, and this is where we have kind of a turn of events because Chip doesn't want to be involved in any of this. And Liza, well, she wants his D.
Shut up in there!
But then she also gets really turned on when he fights back.
I'm so sorry, I'm sorry!
Now you're gonna stand up for yourself? Well, you gotta fuck me now.
Everybody wants to bang this guy, including like some weird girl way later on who's just like, hey, I've got information.
Amy, look, I've only got a few bucks on me, but I'd be willing to—
I'm not looking for money. Do you want to go in the back and eat my
And she was going commando and everything. Who goes to work commando, first of all? Well, you're a school teacher. You can't do that.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying it depends like in the situation. A nice pair of trousers that are nice and that are thick, you could probably get away with it.
No gray track pants, that's for sure. No skirts.
No skirts. You can't go commando in anything like shorts or skirts. Anything open-faced.
Well, you don't have open-faced pants.
Those are skirts.
That's not open-faced. Open-faced is like a sandwich. Open-faced is not a term for pants.
I'm coining it. Open-faced pants.
That's like the opposite of chaps. Okay, anyway, we're off topic here. Chip falls in love with Violet, who most people would recognize as Jessica from 13 Reasons Why, played by Alisha Boe, and now they're on the open road. To get pulled over by that guy?
The cop. I think that was the funniest moment in this entire film.
You got something to be nervous about?
No.
I hope not, for your sake. You get too nervous, you won't be able to get it up. And that, my friend, would be a terrible thing. It ain't often you get a sweetie like that. Offer up a pooper, no questions asked. Man, I've been trying to get that.
I mean, the whole movie is pretty upbeat, even though people are getting killed. You really like Chip, because you're like, come on, man, you can do this. Just like, say no to any single girl that tries to murder you, who tries to extort you.
By the way, that's a lot of cash you got right there.
So?
What if the cops come by asking if I saw anybody suspicious?
And you're just waiting for his character to come into his own.
You should have listened to the advice of your buddy at work and just been a septic man.
I just don't want to see you get in a bad situation because of pussy.
Jesus Christ, man, it's my girlfriend you're talking about. It's not some piece of pussy.
That sounds a lot better than murdering people and being on the run for your whole life and potentially going to jail or getting killed by some meth heads in a trailer.
Well, well, well. Looky what we got here.
The film likes to one-up itself. You go from seeing the murders and the robbery in the house, which the kills were great, but then if you had any doubt in your mind that this is not the situation you should be in, once you get to Dwayne's place and you see the snuff films and what's going on there,
Hey, Dwayne.
Yeah, he's basically the guy from American Guinea Pig, just like torturing women, and she's just flipping girls to him for like $3K each.
Okay, that girl has to go either way, and I could kill her myself or, you know, make a few extra bucks. I figured make a few extra bucks.
The money that they're going after is only $68,000. Now, would you rather kill 2 people for $68,000 or human trafficking?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I'll go get a job and make $68K.
But this guy, did he make good money? There's no way. They had next to nothing. That's why $68,000 looked like the golden egg. I mean, sure, if you gave me $68,000 right now, I would have a better life. I would just be drunk more, probably.
That's what the trailer park people did. They went out and got drugs.
And the more fucked up we get, the more fucked up it's gonna get for you.
You're not turning your life around, you're making it worse.
Mo money, mo problems.
Biggest twist in this film was when Violet died. Definitely didn't see that coming. There's like a half hour left in the film. You're like, all right, they're gonna get away, or there's gonna be some kind of like showdown where Liza catches back up with them. But man, and it's a beautiful setup because you think for a second Violet actually like tricked him, like took the money and ran, just like used him in a different manner, like not as abusive but more sneaky. Oh, fuck. But goes into the washroom when he sees some blood, opens the curtain, there's a dead Violet. Definitely didn't see that coming.
It was Lydia Dietz the whole time with the knife and the roofies at the trailer park.
I'm curious to see how they went from making love to inviting these people into party.
It has something to do with that party last night, perhaps? There was quite a bit of ruckus.
It was 3 a.m. when they were banging.
Like, they're running from the law. There should have been no parties.
And I especially wouldn't let them in if they were the people giving us a hard time at the gas station. It was gonna be at probably like 3:30 a.m. I assume he got like 15 minutes of foreplay.
But remember, this is love baking. You gotta take into consideration like the snuggles, the pillow talk.
They're in a state of euphoria and they're like, let's call up the girl from the gas station and see if she wants to come party.
You think you could take me because I'm a pretty girl? Well, go ahead.
That's what's really happening. He was into goth chicks the whole time, knew it.
I mean, he was into all the girls. Didn't matter who it was. Anyone wanted to sleep with him? I guess I gotta. He just never knew how to say no. He was just a piece of man meat.
I don't need $68,000. I just need several women to always just want to bang me.
Keeps you active. You're gonna be able to tuck your shirt in like he did because you'll be working out so much.
Is that why I was so skinny in my 20s? Just fucking too much, guys.
This is a low-key flex!
I wouldn't have taken the little pink hand towels to leave the motel. I would have taken some pillowcases. I would have made like a full like paper bag princess outfit.
That's a quality look. I've done it and I love it.
Problem, sir?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
We kind of glanced over it. The kills in this movie, they looked great.
What the fuck?
In the final scene in the trailer park with the gun showdown, man, Dwayne was just shooting limbs off left, right, and center.
It was surprisingly graphic for how normal it felt. This whole movie reminded me of Perdita Durango to some degree, where that's a movie, an excellent movie, far superior than this one, in my personal opinion, that consistently one-ups itself because it's 2 people trying to get money and they're on the run and something happens. In that one, they love each other a little more.
In the last few hours I've known you, you've let a woman manipulate you into murder and kidnapping, and that one would have extorted you if I had stepped in.
This also has like a cheap thrills aspect to it, where it's like there's a set dollar value. How extreme are you gonna go?
Talking about cheap thrills, it's the same guy who wrote this.
Makes sense.
This is an aside for the wrestling marks out there. Darby Allin, his name came from Gigi Allen's name. And so when I saw the girl wearing the Gigi Allen shirt, I was like, hey, this is where Darby Allin got his name. He took the Allen from that. And Gigi Dolan from NXT, who was formerly Priscilla Kelly, Darby Allin's wife, made the name Gigi Dolan. So like combining their names, they would be Gigi Allen. I don't think anybody watching this cares, but I thought that was, it's interesting. This is a movie I've never heard of. I didn't really care too much about it, but I had a reasonable time. I'd recommend it if you like Matthew Gray Gubler and you want to see him in more stuff. I mean, we've spoiled the whole thing, so maybe why should you? Horror fans might like it because it's kind of genre, but I don't know. I didn't have the best time, so I'm gonna give this 2.5 creative characters out of 5.
I, however, did enjoy this film. I liked the story because it just kept trying to one-up itself, and I really felt for the characters. I thought it had the right amount of humor, it was subtle, and I was entertained, and I wasn't bored. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this film 3.5 tubes of blood money out of 5.
As always, thank you for watching. Like this video and comment below with your thoughts on the film if you've seen it. If you haven't and you do want to check it out, links are in the description. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, stay up to date with everything here on Bloodbath TV.